Dude, no way, dude. The Completionist with the gift subs, dude. What? Oh my God. What's up, fam? What's up? Okay, we're gonna talk about some self-help and some get good right here, man. God damn. What's up? What's up, boy? How you doing? It's good to hear from you, to see you, all that good stuff. And the fact is that, man, do what you got to do, man. I just want to tell you, I feel that. And I just want to let you know it's completely normal to you know, stay off the grid, kind of do your thing and recover mentally, you know what I mean? So, and I'm kind of like baiting y'all right now, but like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God, fuck. First. Thanks for the advice, my dude. Ah, dude, yeah.
Ten whole inches.
Damn it. That's lewd. That's real lewd. What we're talking about again? Oh yeah, you're asking about voice actors. So yeah, like, so you're hypothetical here. Again, I don't know what your initial point was, but like, if the voice actor of Cyborg from Teen Titans was white, does that matter? And the answer is fuck to the no, dude. It's all about it's the voice actor. It's all about the quality of the voice. I mean, I'm trying to think of it. Could I think of an example here? Yeah, that's like a super irrelevant thing. The output of the quality of the job is all that's important. So I know you're lost. I don't know if I wanted to bring it up though. It's kind of like I guess you put it on Twitter, so I guess it's like kind of like out there now. So, all right, real quick here. I guess I can. Hopefully, you don't take this as like offensive. I think it's actually a really good topic to talk about. Completionist. I kind of got some people lost right now in relation to what we're talking about here. I think I'm gonna be taking a break from social media for a bit. I'll be handing off my account to one of my coworkers who will mainly use it to post announcements for shows, merch stuff, and video releases. I need some time to reflect on what my life was before social media. So, you know what I'm saying? I saw that and I was like, okay, word. Hit me up if you ever need to talk. I've spoken of the evils of always being plugged in and what social media does to our minds over years. I absolutely see the great value in regularly unplugging to migrate back to neutral state mentality. Good luck. So what I mean by that is, this is actually, now I'm gonna sound like a fucking boomer right now, but I hope you guys hear me out and understand where I'm coming from here. Facebook particularly, I don't get on Facebook by the way, but Facebook particularly has this perfected now. They've mastered exactly how your reward mechanisms work in your brain. You know how your brain, when you feel happy, when you feel good, it's generally tethered to 3 activities. I believe it's well rest, eating food, having sex. Those are like the 3 things that are like generally hardwired into like the pleasure center of your brain. And you can manipulate that to have those occurrences happen elsewhere and other times. And the idea is dopamine release, the thing that makes you happy, can be manipulated and continue to be gamed over and over and over again. I mean, these are the 3. There's probably more here, but I'm giving you like the 3 biological ones, the ones that are not like situational to modern society, but more biologically functional towards how the human brain works in a more archaic sense. And what I'm getting at by there though is that like they've gamed it to where they keep you scrolling, they keep you wanting more. You know, when you post on social media and you get reactions and you get likes and you get feedback, you know, it's a dopamine release and just keeps you wanting more and more and more. When you're on social media for long enough here and you're exposed to the eternal scrolling mechanism, because the whole thing here is all of these social media's agendas are not to like honestly enhance your life in a meaningful, productive way. Their agenda is to keep you engaged on their platform as much as possible. They want to seep in like a toxic Norton antivirus and take over your Windows installed OS. They want you to think, eat, and breathe and live Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, because that is what is most competitively viable for their platform to survive the longevity of the natural change in societies. So yeah, if I'm making you like think like Twitter all the time, or like Facebook, or like IG, that's a good thing for them. Hate it or love it here, the Instagram glam emphasis on influencer lifestyle of always being at your peak when you're presenting things on Instagram does make you feel more shallow inside, ultimately, because you do inevitably comparisons of everyone's peak in their sharing of things on IG, and it makes you feel less, which is what they want you to do, because then you're craving more of that type of content, ultimately, right? Make you feel down, so you want more of it. And the same way here, it's just like makeup companies making women feel ugly or inadequate, because you have to create the condition to where you then need the supply of the demand of the product. So if I make women feel ugly, however I can accomplish that subconsciously, they will continue to want to buy our products of makeup. And I get that's a very shallow take on makeup there, but I'm just more giving you an idea of how one angle of that kind of marketing can work. Going back here now, though, years, this is a very unique thing now. You think back to like 1998, how society functioned before cell phones, before social media. Think back to like 2003, before there was YouTube and social media. Then think back to 2008 when there was like the young Facebook in its young game days, and MySpace in its kind of fading glory with the internet around. And then you think back to now, you go to like 2012 on, where it's a whole different ballpark. Go to 2019 now, social media is the thing that it is now. So what happens is like all these this consumption of always connected social media, always connected with whether you're never truly out of range, out of reach. Your tethered network is so expanded now, because you got the phone on you. You can always be reached. I can always call you, text you, Discord you, Twitter you, IG you, DM you, Twitch whisper you. There's I can get you on. I can Steam IM. I can get you on whatever the fuck I need to get you on. You're always connected, and when you lack, I guess, what's the word here, like privacy as a function, or even just, I guess, a better sense here, isolation, when you're constantly in the limelight and everything you say or do is under the scrutiny of anonymous internet strangers, essentially you feel like you're walking with a giant I don't know, whatever, like dragon dildo in your ass. You're not walking comfortably. You're always wearing high heels or some kind of like phrasing like that, and you're not being your natural self, because you're always in presentation mode. You gotta be on your P's and Q's here or whatever. And that does get mentally exhausting, I would say. So I think it's important. It's a very refreshing take to sit down, unplug, and realize that your brain is probably not in neutral state, is kind of what I'm getting at here. If you don't believe me, the only thing I can cite here as a study is that there was a study done sometime last year. Forgive me, I don't have a citation on me, but there's a story I read about it, that there was a controlled group of people who were detached from the internet but continued to like work in New York City or something like that. And they reported that while they were uninformed of current events, they actually were happier. When you're ignorant to like the global reach of all the, because bad news travels fast, right? So like when you're ignorant to the entirety of like what's going on a global scale, when you're not connected, generally it's easier to like skew back to being happier. And what I mean by that, the takeaway there would be that your neutral state of mentality would probably be happier, or or something like that here. Ignorance is bliss. So and with that's what me and Completionist were hitting up here on Twitter, and that's probably why he's here kicking it with us right now. So that's the context there. I didn't really mean to like make it a soapbox. It's more one to explain the context of why him being here right now is pretty cool. Now obviously I can explain nuances of examples of like the counter argument there, but I was just kind of explaining and framing what I was talking about there particularly. I don't think everyone should do that. I don't think everyone has that problem, but from one known internet personality to another here, I get where he's coming from. Could you go a week without being on Twitter? I could. It wouldn't serve me any good right now for my business to do so. Like, could I do that? Yeah. Would it benefit me mentally to do that? Probably semi-regularly. Yeah. But would it cost me? The answer is yes as well.